Were you home when this incident happened?
Was she home or no?
You're definitely home? Because I don't want to catch you in a lie.
Did you hear a snap? Did you hear a pop?
I'm so afraid. What did you do? Got ahead and smashed into the second time.
At 5:30 p.m. on March 14th, 2011, staff at St. Luke's Hospital in Jacksonville, Florida were faced with a
What? Wait, hold on. Before, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Young Juju. Galokai. But look, why every fucking bullshit murder always gotta be in Jacksonville, Florida? And if it's not Jacksonville, why just Florida in general? Why is all the bullshit always over here? Why we always got all the, like, is it just a Florida thing that we just live around retarded, crazy people that just want to crash out? Like, these niggas don't be having no home training.
harrowing situation. 2-year-old David Galarraga arrived at their facility limp and unresponsive. He required immediate and specialized care. But his mother's explanation about what happened left hospital staff with more questions than answers. Were his injuries the result of a terrible accident, or was there a more disturbing story behind David's condition? Police were called as a precaution and began interviewing the family to better understand
What the fuck? He had a life-threatening head injury.
what happened. Soon, a troubling case filled with lies and half-truths would unfold, one so unfathomable that it would launch a landmark case in Florida's criminal justice system.
What the fuck?
As the toddler received medical aid, police brought his mother, Bianella Susana, and his elder brother, 12-year-old Christian Fernandez, to the station to dig deeper into what really happened to 2-year-old David. The following footage has mostly never been seen before. Because David and Christian were minors, the police station has made redactions to the footage.
Before I talk to you, I'm just going to go over a few things with you, okay? These are called your constitutional rights. And I know you're 12 years old, right? When's your birthday? Okay, so you turned 12.
13.
Oh, you're 13 now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you're 13 years old.
I'm 12. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're 12. Okay, okay, all right. So I want to explain these to you to where you can understand them.
As investigators chat with Christian, they know his age may prove to be a challenge. Still, because they're questioning him, they read him his rights. In Florida, police can question children without their parents' permission, and they can also do so without contacting their parent or guardian. A child can always refuse to be questioned, which is why the officers are careful to explain what each statement means. If it can be proven later that Christian didn't fully understand his rights, what he reveals in this interview may not be admissible in court.
And I just need you to sign here that you understand them. You have nice cursive. My son's working on his.
While the investigator works on building rapport with Christian, more details from the mother and son's initial interview at the hospital come in. According to police reports, Bianella showed a surprising lack of emotion when doctors explained the gravity of David's injuries at the hospital. Instead, she apparently told police she had been through worse.
What?
But once she's brought in for questioning, the reality of the situation appears to hit her a bit harder.
I'm so afraid.
As police questioned Bianella, they soon realized that something might be missing from her story, but nothing would prepare them for the appalling information she was holding back.
Something's already throwing me off that she's not, she's not really crying about her fucking kid. Like, her kid just got fucking beat the fucking brains out of him, bro. Like, your kid's damn near fucking vegetable right now, and you're just, all you have to do is just say it could have been worse and then hit a little fake cry when they leave. Okay. 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 Nah. Okay. It's something I'm already suspect about you. You on the funky weird shit. I sense it. But you know what? We're not gonna do too much right now. Let's just
So,
go.
tell me a little bit about tonight. I understand that, were you home when this incident happened? What time did all this occur?
A little bit after 4.
After 4? Okay. And who was home when this happened?
Everybody was home.
How long after did you know about the incident?
When he called me.
Okay, when he called you on the phone?
No, in the house.
Okay.
According to Bianella, Christian ran into the room for help after David fell from the top of his bunk bed. When Bianella rushed to his side, she found David unresponsive.
So, when did you immediately run in there?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you say?
He did so I can put like some ice on stuff.
Okay.
When police took a closer look at the family's 2-bedroom apartment, they found a grisly scene. In the bedroom shared by the 3 eldest children, they discovered a blood stain on the carpet next to a school backpack, along with more blood and vomit throughout the bedroom. Baby wipes and a diaper were found on the bottom bunk bed, along with red stains on blankets, pillows, and the floor. Additional stains were found on the cabinet and shower curtain in the bathroom. David's injuries don't look good, and the more information the police can give the doctors, the better. This means they must rely heavily on the only witness, Christian.
And tonight, you guys were in your room, just you and David? Was your other brother and sister in there?
Mm-hmm.
So all y'all were in
No,
there?
I think it was just me and him too.
Just y'all two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was your mom doing when this happened?
I don't.
Okay. He's not right in the head. I could tell he's not right in the head. Off of just like speaking to him, he's not right in the head. So I think this crash out may have just happened from the firstborn being like a little bit on the spectrum and a little bit crash dummy. So he came out hefty and was retarded, so he just wanted to kill his brother. So yeah, this nigga, those are the type of kids you need to fear for. Cause when they don't got sense and they just want to do whatever they do, yeah. If they don't know what's right from wrong at this age, yeah. You gotta start packing shit up.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm driving.
Was she home or no?
I'm not sure where she was.
Tell me a little bit about tonight. I understand that, were you home when this incident happened?
While Bianella originally claimed that she was in the kitchen during David's fall, Christian's version of events didn't even place her in the apartment. He then recalled what happened in the moments after David fell, explaining that he laid his brother on the bottom bunk while he tried to get help.
And I called my mom
And what'd you tell her?
that he got hit with that ladder climbing up.
However, this is once again a different story, making it unclear what actually happened to David. Initially, Bianella told investigators at the hospital that Christian was flipping through TV channels with David just before the incident occurred. In this brief moment of distraction, David climbed to the top of Christian's 5'2" bunk bed ladder, but the ladder suddenly shifted out of place, causing David to fall to the floor and hit his head.
And then what did she do when she came home?
Man, that is cap. No kid. Well, they say he was 2 years old, so it depends how big his player build was, the little kid. But there's no way a kid is taking that much fall damage from them little ass stairs to where the fuck his brain just stopped working. He's damn near a vegetable. His brain is fucking beat in. There's no way he just fell from that shit and just that's what it was.
You know?
The cops should already
And
see
then
what's
she
going
went
on.
to the hospital. I cleaned him and changed his clothes.
Was she crying?
Mm-hmm.
So what time do you think you called her?
Like almost like 8 minutes after.
And how long did it take her to get home?
Couple of minutes.
In light of this new information, detectives press Bianella to see if she changes her story to match the one Christian is now telling.
And you were home? Okay. You were definitely home? Because I don't want to catch you in a lie. Because there's no reason to lie about something that you don't need to lie about. I'm going to ask you again. Were you home when this occurred?
Well, I had gone to the bank.
Okay. Were you home when this occurred?
No,
Okay. So you weren't in the kitchen when this happened?
no.
Okay. So you screwed up when you said he called me. He called you on the phone. And you were at the bank? Who was with you?
I was by myself.
Sure enough, Bianella backpedals. She had in fact left her 12-year-old son alone and in charge of his 3 siblings. As a single mother of 4 children, she often relied on her eldest Christian to help keep the household running smoothly.
They got some fucked up shit going on right now, chat, and I don't know how to feel about this shit.
So he called you, and how long?
I feel like it's something with the back door. That back door, I hear it creaking open. Like, just make sure the back door stay locked, homie. Please. Don't
Take you
get
to get
back
home.
door.
I went right away. I mean, I went to the ATM and then afterwards I went
Fuck.
back home.
When Bianella returned home, she found the same scene she described to investigators earlier. Her 2-year-old boy unconscious. But this time, Christian reveals another shocking element that stuns the detectives.
So you said that she got on the computer before she went
Mm-hmm.
to the hospital?
No, she was on the phone on the computer.
Okay. Do you know what she was looking up?
No.
Um,
Maybe like a hospital to go.
oh, okay.
So how long were you guys at home before you left to go to the hospital?
About 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Police are stunned. Instead of calling 911,
40 minutes. She waited 40 minutes. Oh, wait. She wanted this little nigga to die. He's bleeding out from his head for 40 minutes. That shit gotta be 15 minutes to get to the hospital go time. If not, he's dead. Like, bro, what? Nah, this mom is psycho.
911 or rushing her unconscious child to the hospital, Bianella decided to wait it out and see what happened. Once 2-year-old David did arrive at the hospital, his condition was so bleak that he was airlifted to another for specialized care. All it took was one look at David for the medical staff to know something wasn't right about this bunk bed story.
Oh.
I didn't.
Hell nah, nothing. Something definitely not fucking right. Obviously, we know this shit is not right. It's too mixed up stories. Too much bullshit's going on, and too much shit is not getting resolved. Like, they're sitting on a computer for 40 minutes. We should already question that for 40 minutes. Why are you just sitting on a computer instead of getting your fucking son in your car and going, or calling 911 to pull up on the scene right now? Ambulance, call them. Like, you
Away
feel me?
because after my husband passed away, like they assigned me to a caseworker, and the caseworker comes and monitors everything, right? And I'm like, okay, I already have a caseworker. If they think that I'm doing something bad to one, I have 3 other ones that depend on me, and I don't want them taken away from me.
Bianella was only 11 years old when she became pregnant with Christian. According to court documents, her mother allegedly struggled with substance use. After Christian was born, the 3 reportedly moved in and out of strangers' homes and hotels before settling in a trailer with no electricity or running water. When Christian was just 2, authorities found him wandering naked through a parking lot in the early hours of the morning while his grandmother was supposedly in charge of him. She was charged with child neglect after they found her in a nearby hotel room, allegedly intoxicated. Inside, investigators found cocaine and Christian's baby bottle, which was infested with worms. Bianella and Christian then entered foster care together when she was only 15 years old, and where Christian was allegedly assaulted by 2 boys. Eventually at 18, Bianella married Luis Galarraga Blanco, and together they had
What in the lifestyle? Y'all might as like. I know. Wait, she had. There's no way she was born in the U.S. No way she was born in the U.S. She should have just stayed wherever the fuck she was at. You're 11 years old with a kid. By 15, you and your kid are getting into a fucking foster home. Your kid's only 2, 3 years old. You should have just stayed in Mexico. Like, was the cartel coming for you or something, baby? Because at this point, your life, you just on drugs. You ain't even trying to do nothing better. What are you doing? And then you gonna give life to 3 niggas so they could feel your same pain. You're an L mom. I'm not gonna lie. You should have had no kids. Nobody bust up in you until you was at least, a little financial stable, or like at least off the dope. Your ass over here doing crack cocaine. This is actually outrageous. Wait, this is
3 children, including David.
Hold on.
She'd recently lost her husband, but the police had yet to uncover the sinister circumstances surrounding his.
And you got no baby daddy now? Well, no, not husband. I mean, not baby daddy. A husband. He decided, I'm going to take care of 3 jits that's not mine? Okay.
Untimely
Okay.
death. These family dynamics.
Hey, y'all boys, it's a dirty, dirty world, bro. Rod Wave been telling y'all niggas, bro, like, these females gonna do you dirty, bro. Man. And he probably died through some bullshit she did.
Aside, the present situation was dire. David's life was hanging by a thread, and his mother had chosen to wait rather than seek help for him. Police continue to turn up the heat on Bianella, hopeful that she might slip up.
So when you got home, you saw knocked out, as you said, right? Knocked
On the
out
bed.
in the bed. On the bottom bunk?
On the bottom bed.
Did you see anything knocked over in the room or any blood anywhere?
I saw a little bit of blood on the floor.
Okay. Where at on the floor?
And let's say like the stairs were here,
Mhm.
and the blood was like on
Okay.
there.
So kind of in front of the stairs.
Mhm.
Okay. Did that worry
It
you?
was it did worry me, but it worried me more the fact that they're gonna think that I did it.
So you got on the computer?
Hmm.
For what?
To check what causes unconsciousness and how long is somebody supposed to stay unconscious, and if they could just wake up from that.
I just don't understand. I understand you have a problem with DCF. You're thinking that they're going to take your kids away, but I don't understand why you didn't call 911. Safety's first.
I know safety first, but I read online that unconsciousness happens when your brain shifts from position from a head injury.
Given her 2
Excuse me, bitch? Wait, bitch. Hold on, my sassy voice done came out, bitch. What is you dumb stank fucking Mexican wetback hoe? You should have stayed, man. I see why Trump be trying to keep y'all motherfuckers out from like bullshit niggas like you. You fucking up the Chico's face. You fucking up our face off of this shit, man. You.
recent encounters with Florida's Department of Children and Families, also known as DCF, it was evident that Bianella was already walking on thin ice. Yet the choice to endanger her child's life to avoid another intervention was just plain shocking. Was this truly the only reason, or was there something else hidden beneath all these excuses?
And I was like, okay, it's gonna shift back to its right place. And
But most people wouldn't even think about going online. They would think about, oh my God, I gotta call 911. And then, 911's gonna kind of direct you what to do on the phone until rescue gets there.
I came up here with nothing. I rented an apartment, and I have a roof over their head, and I feed them and I take care of them. Very good. Better than if I was with my ex-husband.
Well, let's talk about Mary Good.
When David arrived at the hospital, a head injury wasn't his only injury. His left leg was also set in a blue cast that extended from his hip all the way down to his foot.
In January, broken leg, right? And how did that happen?
According to a January DCF report, Bianella explained she was inside her apartment when Christian came bursting through the front door, holding David in his arms. She said the boys had just been playing together at the apartment playground, right outside her front door.
Oh, I wasn't there. I was inside the house.
Who was there?
All the children, everybody else was there.
Did they play unsupervised?
Well, I open the window and I look at them,
But you're not watching them.
but I'm not out there.
So you're not watching them. You just have the window open. So if someone
But I do
screams, you
watch
can hear
them.
them
Yeah,
the whole time.
yeah.
So then if you watch them the whole time, you would see what happened.
Well, I wasn't with my eyes on them the whole time, but
That's what I'm saying. You don't
Like-
watch them the whole time.
Bianella had said that David broke his leg when he accidentally fell from the monkey bars, but there was one small problem with her story. The apartment playground had no monkey bars. When police go through the DCF reports,
They on her. Yo, they on her ass, bruh. Yo, they on her ass. Wait, hold on. There's no monkey bars, and you wait. Hold
also
on.
find several other
You fucking. Oh my
inconsistencies.
god.
First, Bianella tells investigators the story about David's fall from the monkey bars. Then, perhaps to avoid being caught in a lie, she recalled the incident as a fall from the jungle gym. Bianella's sister later told police another story. This one was that 2-year-old David was jumping from swing to swing when he fell and broke his leg. In any case, things aren't looking good for Bianella, and it only got worse when Christian revealed an entirely different version of events.
Talk to me, little nigga. Please, I don't want you to be the bad. I don't want you to be the bad one in this, little nigga. We're gonna get you a new home if you just start saying the right things right now. Don't lie for your bitch ass mama, cause your mama a bitch. She a fucking crackhead that probably sell pussy to get some more crack, nigga. And I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. Not all blood is family, bro. Not all blood is family, bro. So listen, are you gonna choose the right thing right now? I'm speaking to you, but I don't feel you really speaking to me. Our minds are supposed to be connecting right now because right now I'm giving you this stern look. What y'all think, chat? I just spoke in with him like he's about to rat on his whole mama shit, and his mama's about to be the fucking bitch of the year, and then she's about to just get like L mother of the century, and I hope she get fucked by a dyke like hard as fuck in jail.
You said before, in
that's what
January,
it is.
he got hurt, right?
Yeah.
And he had broken his leg, little David.
Mhm.
And how did he break his leg in January?
By yoga.
Yoga. And what room were you guys in?
In our room.
Were y'all watching that on TV or something?
No.
Where'd you see that at?
In a book.
And where?
In a book.
In a book. You still have that book?
No.
Who else was in the room when that happened?
Me and him.
Just y'all two?
Mhm.
Where was your mom at?
I think she was taking my brother to school.
Not only does Christian's story not align with his mother's, but once again, Bianella was nowhere to be found when the injury took place.
And did someone from Department of Children and Families contact you?
To my mom.
Yeah.
And us.
Yeah. And what did you tell them what happened?
That he fell off the monkey bars.
Christian has once again allegedly lied for his mother. Now the detective has no choice but to confront Bianella about the playground stories and
He's gonna keep lying for his bitch ass mama. Some niggas just never learn.
how David actually broke his leg.
But that's not really what happened, is it?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you. I need you to be honest. Because you're only going to hurt yourself in the long run. Okay, that's not what happened, is it? Just like you weren't home today when it happened. That's not what happened, is it?
It was my son.
And what did he do?
He said he was wrestling.
In a shocking twist, Bianella now appeared to be blaming Christian for David's grievous injuries. She then explained that initially she wasn't convinced David's leg injury was serious, and at first the detectives let her play that story out, but they know something about the timeline of this injury that Bianella hasn't mentioned yet.
And then I heard, like, when people break bones, they can't stand the pain. They're just screaming and crying from the pain, even when you touch it. So I didn't think that by him being 12, he would be capable of breaking anything because he's a kid.
I mean, anybody can be capable when they're 11, 12 years old. Why did you...
But then I was scared that they were going to take him away. I mean, he's still my son, even though he did that. I like, I thought that by me talking to him and me being on top of him and just, me making him realize what he had done. And I took him to the hospital with me. He was in the hospital with me the whole time.
I had a feeling it was the little nigga though from the beginning, so maybe it isn't the mama. Hold on, they're wait no, both of them both that little nigga and this fucking goofy bitch are playing mind games with me right now. You see, this is why I couldn't be a cop or like in that job right there, because I know that woman that's interviewing her ass is going through all the stress in the world.
I'm watching, the pain that they were going through.
This is what I don't understand about that though. I understand as a mom, you don't want your son to get in trouble for something that he probably didn't mean to do, right? Am I right? Okay. I can understand that. I mean, I got 3 kids, but this is what I don't understand about that. You wait 2 days to the hospital.
I didn't think he was capable of breaking anything. I thought it was just swollen.
Oh, the kid was crying.
Police look to Christian to help them fill in the blanks, and what he shared this time changes the trajectory of the case yet again.
He was sitting like this, and then how did you do his legs so we can understand what happened?
Like this.
Oh, and then what else did you do with his little legs?
And like this. And that's it.
So you weren't trying to hurt him.
No.
It was an accident?
But I didn't know his bone was gonna break.
Yeah, I
Because
understand.
I was doing 2.
You're doing
But
it
my
too?
bone didn't break.
Can you do that? Can you do that? That's what you were trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
No.
So show me again what you do.
Like this.
Oh, okay. Did you hear us?
Wait, this is some crazy ass shit right now. 11, 12 years old, they know what the fuck they're doing. He's playing stupid right now. Bro, I honestly would have beat the shit out of this little nigga right now. I would have just crashed. I can't. You see, I can never be in that position because I would have just crashed. I would have just started beating this little nigga in because I know he lying and he really fucked up his little bro. How could you do that shit to your little bro?
Snap or something?
Why? What do you mean, like a snap?
Yeah, when he broke his leg. Did you hear it snap?
Like a crack?
Did you hear it pop?
Well, sort of.
Yeah. And what happened then?
He started crying and then I stopped.
Oh. So how long was it before your mom got home? Do you remember?
A couple, minutes.
As it turns out, David had a remarkably severe injury. One doctor who cared for the 2-year-old said his double fracture was the worst broken bone he'd seen on a toddler.
Jesus Christ.
How long did he cry for her? Long time?
Mm-hmm.
That probably hurt him really bad, huh?
Little did the detectives know, something far worse is right around the corner.
So your son did that in January. You lied. You told him to tell a lie to DCF, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you told him to lie. You lied. You lied to us. You lied to DCF. I'm just trying to, and I understand I understand why you lied in the beginning, because you don't want your son to get in trouble for something he didn't mean to do, I guess, correct? But then you told him to lie, and then you lied and just got all out of hand. And don't you think it'd just been easier just to tell DCF? My son did it. It was an accident.
No, because it wasn't easy for me to tell DCF, and look where I am now. It's not easy.
Based on conversations with hospital staff, police are extremely skeptical that the first story they are told about David's head injury is the truth. Detectives circled back to the events leading up to the injury as they continued to question Bianella. Once again, her story wavered. But this time the details she changed to leave her toddler's life hanging in the balance. Earlier, she told police she took David to the hospital 40 minutes after making it back home. From there, her estimation of the time it took slowly expands.
And you waited for how long? 40 minutes, you said? You sure it was only 40 minutes?
About an hour, but it was about that time.
Okay, because, what time did they get the call?
At 6.
Okay.
Next, she says it's 1 hour, and then it's closer to 2. It was also eventually revealed that while David was unconscious and fighting for his life, Instead of calling 911, Bianella told authorities she called a pediatrician once, but gave
Oh wait, I'm actually about to crash. Nah, I might crash out on the detective. If you as the detective don't put your hands on this bitch and start being her ass while you questioning her, you ain't no fucking good or bad cop, nigga. You just an ass cop.
up when she was put on hold. Her interrogation ended soon after, but the most damning of evidence was yet to be revealed. Christian was seemingly honest about the events behind David's broken leg, so detectives are hopeful he'll be forthcoming a second time.
Tell me what happened. It's okay. You're almost there. Tell me what happened.
By now, it's the early morning hours of March 15th. The police were called out on the evening of March 14th, and Christian's been up the entire night talking to the detective. His exhaustion is evident.
David's not feeling too good right now. Okay? He deserves for you to tell us the truth. It's just time to be honest. Everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to be scared. The door's open and we're just sitting here, just me and you. So you don't have to be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. I want to be able to tell everybody that you tell the truth about things. That's okay. I'm not angry with you or mad at you or anything like that. We just need to know the truth.
At this point, the detectives are well aware that Christian comes from a background of violence. In fact, just 3 months before David's leg injury, Christian endured a hellish ordeal involving alleged aggression and violence at the hand of his late stepfather, Luis Galarraga Blanco. According to court documents, in October of
His stepfather? Hold on.
2010, Christian's mother was called to his middle school when staff noticed his face was red and swollen. By the time she arrived, police and DCF investigators were questioning him. He alleged his stepfather punched him in the face. His injuries were so severe that he needed surgery to repair a torn retina. As an ambulance whisked Christian away, a stunned Bianella reportedly called her husband for answers. Luis then took his own life in front of their 3 kids, allegedly when he discovered police were on their way to arrest him for suspected violence against a child. Their daughter, no more than 4 years old at the time, answered the door when police knocked. David was also found in a nearby bedroom, reportedly shaking and covered in blood. Some of Christian's behavior when left alone displays the kind of violence he may have been subjected to.
So tell me what really happened tonight.
I put him to carry books.
You put him to carry books?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of books?
Like the books that we have on our bookshelves.
Are they big books or little books?
Like a bunch of skinny books.
So he was carrying them?
Mm-hmm.
Does he walk good that one cast?
I take pictures with one and normal works with the other.
Okay, so he had books in his arms?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
And they fell on him
They fell on him as he was carrying?
as he was carrying them.
Where they fell on him at?
On his head. I don't know.
How did they fall instead of he was carrying?
Christian changed the story yet again, but detectives still haven't uncovered the horrific truth.
Like this, he was carrying them. Because he didn't know how to carry away.
Okay. So then what else happened?
And then they fell on him, and then he fell.
Okay. What else happened tonight? Because remember we said, so he had his arms up like this
Mm-hmm.
with the books?
Mm-hmm.
And then the books fell?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you see the books fall on?
Part of his face and part of his head.
Okay. Well, this side of his head is really injured up with a lot of bruising and swelling.
Mm-hmm.
So, and his nose is really swelled up. So, it had something else happened tonight besides just books falling. So tell me about what else happened at college.
After that happened, I wasn't him anymore.
Okay, so he never fell off the bunk bed?
Mm.
No, okay. So, he never hit his head on the bed?
No.
So, Did you do anything for him to make him hit his head?
What do you mean? Like, I pushed him
Yeah. Did you push him tonight?
to the bed?
No. Did you do anything for his head to hit anything tonight?
Well, we were just carrying books, and then it fell on him.
Right. And what else happened?
And then I took all the books away from him, and then he was sleeping.
Well, he didn't get those head injuries just from books. That's not the truth, Christian, is it? It's okay. I just need to know the truth. You know, I know it's hard to tell the truth because you know, I know you said earlier it's hard to tell the truth. Is that what your mom's going to tell me? That's not what your mom's going to tell me, is it? Okay. He's got really bad head injury. So, if you could tell me how he got that, it would be really helpful for him. And for us. And then the truth will be known, and you don't have to worry about hiding that inside anymore. What are you scared of? I'm just scared of telling me.
I'm not gonna lie, this investigator is actually one of the weakest investigators. I would have started saying, oh, so these only come from two type of, you know, probably from beating his face in, elbowing him in his face, punching his face in, probably bashing him with the books. Because there's no possible way he could just fall with books on his head. And then when he sits there and I'm going to ask him, yo, what was it actually that happened after I just said that whole bullshit? I think that's going to make him go because obviously you're already close to what it is. So he's going to start inching on telling you more.
I know, I can see it.
Maybe I just chatting. But maybe I just chatting though.
Did your mom do something to David?
When Christian doesn't budge on his story, the detective tried a different approach, and the results are more shocking than she could have anticipated.
Did you push him down?
No.
What did you hit him with? Did you hit him with something on his head?
No.
So what happened? What happened to the side of his head?
I pushed him against a bookshelf.
Why'd you push him? Are you angry about something?
Yes.
What were you angry about?
Oh, my stepdad did to me.
Oh, what your stepdad did to you? Is that what you said? Why were you angry about that tonight?
What the
Because I was
fuck?
thinking
This is,
about it.
wait, hold on. This is actually some sick shit. Yo, this mom got these little kids going through some crazy shit, dog. Like, the fact that his stepdad even putting his hands on him, that's not even his biological daddy. Like, he ain't even come out the man actual ball sack. He putting his hands on him. That gives that mom's full permit, like, full initial, like, it gives the whole check mark to go blow his ass down with the Draco. This is, now you got this little nigga fucked up in the head, and now this little nigga fucked up in the head beating the fuck out of your little ass jit. Your kid is fucked right now, just cause of him.
How many times did you push
Just
him
cause
into
of you.
the
Just cause of you. That's
into
what I
the
meant.
shelf?
Weak ass mom.
Twice.
How did you want to like say this is the shelf? Can you show
Twice
me with the doll how you
is
push him into the shelf?
bro.
By his head.
So show me with the doll how you.
Like, push it. And,
Oh, okay. So you pushed him with your hand
mm-hmm.
into the shelf. Is that all that happened tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Though the investigator is saying tonight, they would soon discover that this wasn't quite accurate. David wasn't injured in the evening, as they previously thought. He was actually injured hours earlier, sometime in the morning.
So how did all the blood get everywhere in the room?
Because when I was dragging him to his bed,
So you dragged him to the bed?
or I actually carried him
Okay. To what bed?
to my brother's.
The bottom bunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you carried him to the bottom bunk, and where was he bleeding from?
From his nose.
Anywhere else?
And like his mouth.
His mouth was bleeding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you call your mom as soon as it happened? or did you just wait for her to come?
As soon as it happened, I realized what I'd done.
When Bianella returned home that morning, she found David bleeding from both nostrils. After she cleaned his face, she loaded her children into the car. David remained unconscious as she dropped the others off at school. Instead of heading to the hospital, she then returned to her apartment, where David lay unresponsive for the entire day. But this was just the beginning of David's torment. From here, the story takes an even more disturbing turn.
And so you picked him up?
I carried him and I put him in the bed.
How'd you carry him? Did you carry him like this? Or how'd you
Yeah, like normal, like this.
Or you carried him over your shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably have blood on your shirt if that was that shirt, huh? Because he was bleeding out of his nose? And you carried him over your shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that shirt, was it?
I'm not sure how I carried him. But I know I carried him by my shoulder or like in front of me.
Okay. So you just carried him.
The fact that this little nigga is not on no type of drugs, no anything, and he can't remember what happened yesterday. Man, please, bro. Oh my God. Quit that fucking flogging, bro. This shit get me hot.
Right
bro.
away to the bed?
Mhm.
Is that what you did?
Like fast. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then after you got on the bed, what did you do?
I thought about what I did.
After dropping the children at school and returning home, and while David was grievously injured and clinging to life, Bianella casually surfed the internet. At 10:54 a.m., she searched the phrase, "when someone gets knocked out," followed by "how to wake someone from a concussion." By 2:15 p.m., she was looking up "when you're unconscious for hours." In between searches, she added money to her phone plan, searched for screensavers, logged onto YouTube, and downloaded music. Allegedly, she even made time to look up celebrity gossip.
Nobody else touched him or hurt him?
No.
It was just you.
Here we fucking
You feel
go,
better about
dog.
telling me what happened?
No.
You don't feel better? Was that the truth, what you told me
Mm-hmm.
this time? Yeah. What do you think your mom's gonna say? She's just gonna be upset.
Gator asked Christian one suspicions she may have, and rightly so. Up until now, Bianella hasn't had the greatest track record for
Right.
honesty,
As a matter of fact-
but the detective would soon
Nah,
find
yeah,
the
I have
most
to skip
disturbing details of David's story
skip
have yet
forward.
to be revealed.
I had to skip forward, chat. I'm so sorry if y'all wanted to see that little extra part of him chatting, but nah, we got to get to the bottom of this shit right now, bro. I'm getting hot.
Did you know what you did was wrong?
Mm-hmm.
How did you? I mean,
I felt bad because then I realized what I actually done. Because I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing when I pushed him. I was just thinking about my stepdad.
okay. And then when you realized what you'd done and you said you felt bad, what did you feel bad about? Because
About what I did and what was going to happen later
to him or to you?
to him. I wasn't worried about me.
You were at some point though. 'Cause that's why you lied, right?
Well, I was a little worried.
Did your mom tell you to say anything different when?
I like to, but she didn't know it was me that did it.
Right.
While there's at least one documented case of such violence that Bianella agrees to, other sources suggest that Christian may have endured his stepfather's alleged violence for as long as 5 years.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you push him twice? Why'd you push him 2 times?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why I pushed him from the start.
Authorities are left to confront Bianella with the awful truth.
This wasn't an accident. Christian did it.
What do you? How do you do it?
He got mad at her and took her by the head and smacked twice into the bookshelf.
Did he cry
Yeah.
first time? And then you pushed him again.
I didn't stop crying.
And he said the first time he hit it, he was crying, and the second time he did it, out and unconscious. And that's when he carried her to the bed, and that's when he knew that he did something really bad. he said he lied to you about it. So I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know.
Anything else you want to tell me about tonight? Or is that all I need to tell the doctors?
If he hasn't woken up,
He's still sleeping. His brain started swelling
like bigger or smaller?
bigger.
Bigger. So it touches his brain.
Yes, I guess when his head hit the shell, it caused some swelling, I think.
Without knowing it, Christian makes an important revelation about his ability to comprehend what's happening. The average 12-year-old would likely understand the concept of swelling, but Christian asked the detective to explain what it means. This request is a potential red flag for Christian being cognitively behind his peers.
And the doctor say if he was gonna make it.
They said that they're hoping that he's gonna wake up.
And if he doesn't wake up, that means that he has to make. He didn't make it.
Yeah, if he doesn't wake up, that means he doesn't make it.
But as soon as the detective leaves Christian alone, he says something horrid.
David has to push twice. He got knocked out.
He said he just got mad tonight and he snapped.
What?
But as soon as the detective leaves Christian alone,
Oh, this little fucking evil ass gremlin! I swear, oh my god, if I ever caught your ass, if I caught anything blood related to you, I'll bang their ass out. Little
he
demonic
says something
bitch.
horrid.
This little demonic ass nigga fucking send these cartel. Yo, Trump actually wrapped these Mexicans up. Oh my god.
David has to push.
He looks Mexican. He don't look like he from anywhere else. He from somewhere Central American, bro. Get this nigga gone, bro. All them Central Americans gotta be gone, bro. The Caribbeans can stay in the U.S. because we won't really be on the crazy shit. This is the bullshit we gotta start looking towards, bro.
Twice. He got knocked out.
He said he just got mad tonight and he snapped. And now the unthinkable is the outcome of this situation. But I didn't tell him what the doctors told you.
According to hospital staff and police reports, David was only alive because he was on life support requiring a ventilator to breathe. His injuries were both extensive and horrific. His neck rested inside a protective brace, his skull was fractured, and his nose was broken and bloody. His right forearm was injured and possibly fractured. David had swelling and redness in both eyes, with a bruise under his left eye. He had a contusion on his right hip, a hematoma above his right ear, and a bruise on the right side of his forehead.
God,
Hopeful
bro.
that they may squeeze out any more lingering details, detectives encouraged Bianella to talk with Christian. At first, she refused, but they eventually convince her to see him.
Christian. Hey, buddy. I know you're tired, sweetie. You all right? Your mama wants to talk to you. You okay? A little wobbly? I know it's late, baby.
She over here being nice. Man, this is a little demonic kid. This ain't no baby.
If you could talk English, it'll be
I'd be
better.
like, get up, little nigga. Get the fuck up, little nigga. Man, come on. Your mama want to talk to you, little bitch.
Okay.
What did you do? Tell me what you did. What did you do? Stop. Tell me what happened.
What the show?
Didn't you think that was gonna hurt? Why would you do something like that? Please go back out.
After Bianella sent her son away, police find one final bombshell to unearth. Bianella's search records show that finally at 3:07 p.m., hours after the head injury, she looked up the hospital where she would later bring David. After she picked her other 3 children up from school, presumably with David in tow, she returned to her apartment once again. David didn't arrive at the hospital until 5:30 p.m., a full 8 hours after his devastating injury. To make matters worse, police were unable to confirm that she was ever at a Wachovia ATM that morning during the incident. Reports indicate no record of any account activity. Overwhelmed by the events of the night, his mother's reaction, and perhaps after fully realizing the consequences of his actions, Christian finally
Bro, we are watching some crazy ass shit. This little nigga backdoored his fucking... Oh my god, he backdoored his fucking mom. Wait, no, he didn't backdoor his mom, he backdoored his little brother. But his little mom was trying to protect this nigga. But this little nigga actually did the... Man, oh my... Oh...
begins to crack.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care that he's 12 years old. This little nigga needs a death sentence. That's a demon child. That's a demonic little nigga. I don't care. He don't need no juvenile. I don't give a fuck if he got any brain problems. Take this nigga out. Please. Because, man, bro, at the age of 12 years old, bro, there's no way in your right mind you think bagging your little brother is gonna get swept under any rug. Where do you think that shit's sweet at? He bashed his head twice. First one cry, bruh, man. This shit's sad. I don't even want.
On March 16th, 2011, 2 days after his injuries were sustained, doctors made the difficult decision to remove David from life support. His injuries were far too severe for him to ever recover. After conducting an autopsy, it was ruled his death was a homicide caused by blunt force trauma to the head. Even more devastating is the fact that if Bianella sought medical attention for David at the time of the incident, he might still be alive today. Christian was arrested immediately after his questioning.
Time to go, buddy. I need you to stand up. I gotta put these on you. So I gotta put these on you. Come on, stand up, buddy.
Huh?
Stand up for me. Put your hands back behind your back. Turn around that way. There you go. Right here. Turn on back here.
Yeah, take that little nigga, bro.
Come on up. Let's go this way.
In Florida, minors are generally handled in the juvenile system. However, Florida does not have a minimum statutory age for filing charges against a child of any age for a capital offense, meaning those punishable by death or life in prison. Due to this, though Christian was only 12 at the time of the crime, he was charged as an adult, becoming the youngest person in Duval County, Florida to be indicted for first-degree murder. Bianella's arrest followed just 2 weeks later. She pleaded guilty to aggravated manslaughter and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The judge credited her with the 2 years, 4 months she already served in jail and suspended the rest of the sentence to probation. She was also ordered to spend 90 days in the Hubbard House domestic violence shelter and then 2 years at a halfway house. Christian's case received a lot of public attention, including letters to the judge supporting him. One letter requested that he be tried as a juvenile and included a petition with almost 9,000 signatures from across the world. Eventually, Christian received a plea deal for the lesser charges of aggravated battery and manslaughter. He served 7 years total in a juvenile detention facility and was released on his 19th birthday in 2018. His probation was officially terminated in May of 2023.
This shit is... He's roaming the streets? Wait! That little nigga is roaming the streets? In Florida? No. no. What are we doing at this point? What is jail for? Nigga, I don't care if he was 12 years old. Are we dead ass? Wait, hold on. No. I don't think I heard it correctly.
Public attention, including letters to the judge supporting him. One letter.
The judge? Fuck that judge, nigga. Nigga, he gotta go speak to another judge. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Requested
Wait,
that he be
no. How did they get even 8,000 signatures after this case? After they know what happened in this case?
tried as a juvenile and included a petition with almost 9,000 signatures from across the world. Eventually, Christian received a plea deal for the less.
Nah, hold on.
The mother of Jacksonville's youngest killer, Christian Fernandez, just got out of jail moments ago. 32-year-old Bianella Susana is accused of driving under the influence. Police say she was found asleep behind the wheel. Susana also spent time behind bars related to her son's case. You'll remember Christian Fernandez was 12 years old when he beat his 2-year-old half-brother to death.
Well, he served time in juvenile custody and was released last year on his 19th birthday. News4JAX reporter Corley Peel is live near JTB to show us more about the DUI charge Susana was charged with.
An access ramp here off JTB is where police say they saw Susana's Hyundai Accent sitting with the emergency flashers on. The officer went up to her car and noticed Susana sleeping behind the wheel with the engine running, according to the report. The report shows the officer noticed Susana's car around 6 a.m. Sunday. Investigators say the officer opened her car door and took the keys out of the ignition. Susana woke up and told the officer she was excellent and denied being asleep. The officer noticed damage to the front of her car, and Susana told the officer she hit a possum after it ran out in front of her. She also said she was coming from a bar where she worked and had left at 10 p.m. The officer reported she appeared intoxicated, and he arrested her for a DUI charge. Now, jail records show that Susana has bailed out of jail. We did go to her last known address, but no one was home for comment.
How the fuck is she back on the street, bro? I question the government. At this point, I might as well kill a nigga, because if I know I could get out like just easy as this, bro, I might as well do it.
Reporting.
Charges of aggravated battery and manslaughter. He served 7 years total in a juvenile detention facility and was released on his 19th birthday in 2000.
If y'all like the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share my channel to whoever the fuck you know, and turn on your post notice so you can never miss a drop. It's your boy Young Juju. Be sure to join the Discord to support the Young Nation, and I love y'all. We out of here. No fuimos.